Our pictures have been all over the news by now. It's just dumb luck that Sal didn't recognize us already, but he will.
Okay, Sal doesn't strike me as someone who's willing to turn anyone.
He was so suspicious.
Because he liked Professor Siegel. He didn't want anyone breaking in and robbing the place, but he bought our story.
No, yeah, he believed you, but still, he was so suspicious.
As far as Sal knows, we are Joe and Linda from Chicago.
Yeah, but that's all going to change when your mugshot is plastered all over the news. I'm not going to risk us getting caught.
Okay, then we might as well stop running. Because every time we stop for gas, every time we pass someone on the street, we risk someone recognizing us. Hey, we're relatively safe here. We might as well stay here and formulate a long-term plan.
I'm so scared. We wouldn't have broken out of jail if it wasn't for me.
Gotta do it again.
If the police catch us, if anything happens to you...
We're not going anywhere. Okay, we're safe. Relatively. We got each other. That's all that matters.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to make Robin feel worse, but I have so much going on in my life right now. I can't deal with Matt living in my sister's room. He's a miserable excuse for a human being.
But a first-rate physician. Oh, well, I'm grateful for the doctor's medical efforts. I will help you rid him from the premises.
Of course you will.
We could find him alternative accommodations at a discount. Stone Cold owns many properties. Or maybe a discouraging visit from one of Stone Cold's many protectors of the night.
No. I can't have Jason's people showing up here threatening to break Matt's kneecaps. I'm just going to have to figure out another way to get rid of him.
Between the two of us, we should be able to come up with something. After all, we are the resourceful duo that helped track the text message killer through the city sewer, no less, risking life and limb.
And a very expensive pair of shoes. I really like those shoes.
So after all that, dealing with Dr. Dispassionate should be a snap, right?
Spinelli, thanks for rushing to my defense earlier. You really are my best friend.
I was spot checking the meds, making sure that none of them were counterfeit.
Well, we're already checking everything as it comes in, so this is going above and beyond.
I would like to avoid handing out any more useless meds. We haven't done such a good job of that so far, and I'd assume you'd want the same thing. So the light on back here, is there a beauty I don't know about?
Matt and I were just talking about spot checking the meds to make sure that we don't endanger any more patients.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad the two of you are on top of it. Never be too careful. Right?
Look, I wanted so bad to go to the police station to be with you, to give you whatever support that I could possibly give you. I know you must have been going crazy not having anyone to talk to.
I know why you stayed away. After all the trouble that we went through to stage a public breakup.
Okay, but listen, there is good news because I think I'm making progress. I think I'm really close to being hired on one of the ships that's doing smuggling.
Do you know how much I hate you're putting yourself at risk? I mean, you're the only one that seems to be making any progress.
Yes, I know, but do you realize the only thing I hate is spending time away from you?
So do I. But the truth is, there's nothing that I can do for Lulu at this point, so...
So, we are going to continue pretending that we're broken up. I can do this as long as you know that you are in my heart.
I have nothing but admiration for Kate Howard. Professionally, because I care so deeply about fashion, and she is both a leader and an icon. Not that you would understand.
Probably not.
But I also happen to care about her as a friend. And she has given up so much for Sonny. She would never have left Manhattan or Couture if it weren't for him. Now she is putting her reputation on the line to launch Crimson from the hinterlands. And she's putting her heart on the line by agreeing to marry Sonny. And he is doing something behind her back.
He had drinks with a woman.
Sasha Donev. You ever heard the name?
No.
Neither have I. And I have drafted every deal memo and contract for that coffee business ever since Sonny put me on retainer. So there is no way that she was representing any coffee consortium.
Oh, is that why Sonny said he was meeting her?
Sonny didn't actually say much. Anthony Zaccara was sitting at a table in the restaurant, and he was screaming at his daughter, and Sonny went to rescue her.
Tell me about that. What happened?
Well, I assume that Anthony was venting his worry over Johnny, and he said something to the effect of how he should have drowned Claudia the day that her brother was born. And so Sonny got up, went over, intervened, and escorted Claudia from the restaurant.
I want you to call Max right away. I want you to tell him that Sonny had an altercation and a confrontation with Anthony Zaccara. I want you to up the guards, and I want him to double-check the security. Anthony might not be as calm as you like to think.
Here you are in lockup, and you're worried about Sonny. And I just have to wonder if the positions were reversed, would Sonny do the same?
Diane, please, just take care of it for me,
I
please.
am calling Max now. But you never answered my question. Do you think Sonny is sleeping with Sasha?
Sonny's gonna marry Kate.
Ever since Michael was shot, a lot of Sonny's actions don't make sense. And I'm sure you've noticed the same thing.
You know why my father lost it like that, right?
Because he's a pig.
Well, he's a pig who doesn't like to be out of control. My brother escaped from the PCPD tonight.
With Lulu Spencer as a hostage.
Please, that girl is nobody's hostage. She's the one who brought the gun into John and probably came up with the whole idea in the first place.
Regardless, if anything happens to Lulu, there's going to be a line of people looking for revenge.
You going to be one of them?
Hey, Luke Spencer and I go way back. And I've known Lulu for a long time, and I'm telling you, if she's harmed in any way, it's going to be a problem.
You cannot punish my brother for his stupid
Forget your brother.
mistakes.
Forget your brother. You need to figure out a way to get Johnny to turn himself in before he gets shot, or worse, kills a cop. And that's murder.
With special circumstances, yeah, I know. But Johnny's not an idiot, Sonny. He's not going to shoot a cop.
If he's as smart as you think he is, he wouldn't be on the run. Your brother's in serious trouble. He's not thinking clearly. As usual, you need to think for him.
Why do you even care?
I don't care. Like I said before, I've known Lulu for a long time. I don't want her to have to watch her boyfriend get shot down like a dog.
I should be loving every minute of this. These are the stories I grew up on. My parents fell in love, running from the law, overcoming all odds.
You jumped in pretty quickly to help me cover. Maybe it is in your blood.
And why do I feel like I'm drowning? The only time that I haven't been terrified since this whole thing started is right here, right now. But I can't help thinking that it's not gonna last.
Don't worry about what happens next. Stay here with me. Come on, I love you. And I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I promise.